little bit of background before we start. You got these guys called the Djinn, plural, that means genies. You know, the genies in Arabic lore. The guy, remember Aladdin's lamp and the genie came out and he was kind of, you see the smoke coming out and this guy comes. That's because they're made of smokeless fire. You got a neon bulb somewhere? That's smokeless fire. That's what they're made out of. Now, things can disturb that smokeless fire, electromagnetics. Now, these guys can be disturbed. That's why they hang out on the other side of the earth where the sun is, because neutrinos bother them. Yeah, that's why we have different prayers in Islam. We have to pray out loud at night because the genies are there. We don't have to pray out loud during the daytime. The genies are not really there in force. Okay? So, anyway, just to give you an idea, just to give you an example. Now, these guys are not really powerful unless they get invited in or unless somebody uses some kind of magic or something to put them in. And there's a lot of, that's all mechanical stuff. There are mechanics to that, and I'll explain it to you later. But right now, suffice to say, they like to become things because they want to get away from the tribe of the shaitan jinn that wants them to worship shaitan. But they don't do that, so they get persecuted. So to keep from being persecuted, they become a thing. They become unconscious. So you have to wake them up and say, wake up with pure intention. Just like when you tell your dog, stop, don't do that. That kind of intention. It's not mean. It's just intention. Yeah, there's no emotion behind it. It's just, stop. Just pure intention. And the voice is just the carrier weight for the intention. Okay? That's all it is. So you just go, wake up. Okay, now after they wake up, you have to ask them a couple of other questions. The first thing is, what are you? Because they're being a thing. That gets them out of the thing that they're in, and it gets them exterior to it and has them look at it. And they say, oh, well, I guess I'm a chair. I'm a chair, huh? Yeah. Anyway, so after they wake up and they realize they're being a chair, you have to say, when did you become a chair? That's what you got to do. You ask them, when did you become a chair? Now, you have to be interested in these guys or they will not communicate. Remember, the reason they became a chair was because somebody suppressed them. They oppressed them. So you go like this. Really? When did you become a chair? With genuine interest. Do not fake it. It's the feeling they get. Okay, so when did you become a chair? Let's go back to the time you became a chair. Okay? Was there coercion? Was there alcohol? Was there drugs? Was there radiation? Was there peer pressure? You have to run this list on them. So, oh yeah, there was that. Then they peel that off. They peel that off, yeah. Now, all of a sudden, they're back to being awake again, and they don't have this peer pressure, and they realize, oh, I became a chair because I was being persecuted. They wanted me to worship the shaitan, and I'm a Muslim jinn. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so now that he's at that stage, he's gone out of the thing, he's become exterior, he's looked at it, and you have the next question. There's only three. The next question is, who are you? Okay? Great. You need to be inquisitive. Who are you? Be interested. Now he'll pull out and he'll say, oh, my name is Beelzebub. Now he won't say that. He'll say, my name is Alexis. Now they have funny names, those guys, and I gave you some of my writings. One guy's name was Medzclaf. Yeah, they'll give you the real, and it sounds really weird because it's not our language. So, once he tells you that, right, you use his name. Okay, Medzclaf. Now, I know who you are. Now, if you could be your full potential self, if you could be the thing that you want to be in the whole world, what would that be? Maybe he'll say, I want to be a sunflower. Now, he probably won't say that, but you say, okay, I want you to get the idea of a sunflower. Hold it in front of you. Good. Now, this is him. He's looking at the sunflower. I'm going to do it like this. He's looking at the sunflower. You say, wouldn't you love to be that? Why don't you move towards it a little bit? Now he starts to move towards it, and the energy from him, the pure energy, this aesthetic energy, it's wonderful energy. It's not the energy of, oh, I'm stuck. So, oh, wow. He's looking at aesthetics. He's looking at God. He's looking at, all the high-end stuff, and he starts to disintegrate as this, and he goes into this. That's what he was meant to be. That's what he's meant to do. So his soul and his reason for being was to be something like that. So now he's being rehabilitated on his goals. Oh, I want to be that. I really wanted to be that, but I got trapped. You got him out of the trap. You know, wake up. What are you? Who are you? Now you get him to go into being what he, now you've rehabilitated, he's gone. After you do that, you'll feel him say goodbye, and I'll tell you, sometimes, yeah, sometimes it brings tears to my eyes when these guys leave. They're so thankful. You can't believe it. So if you want to go out and free a bunch of beings, this is an easy way to do it. But do not stop with wake up, because you'll have a bunch of live genies in your house, and their assignment is to get you. You have to do the whole process. Give me comments below. Thank you very much.